How's it going, guys? This is my actually second trailer reaction for today. Saving the first one for tomorrow, getting the second one in here for you guys for an extra amount of content. So, Turok Origins. Now, I know Turok has been around for quite a while. I even own the PC old school version of Turok. I mean, there's like 3 games of this stuff or like that. I started out with the Xbox 360 version of Turok. That was the only Turok game I ever knew of. And people were all excited, yeah, it's coming to console! And it was like completely, I guess, different comparisons to the rest of the Turok games. It got a lot of hate, got a little love, so played that game like a long ass time ago, like my high school days. And I finally got to the game was decent. And I'm pretty sure I started owning it on PC. The problem with it is more so for me was the combat and anything else, especially taking on bosses in that goddamn game. Because if you play the Xbox 360 version, eventually you come into like this, you come across one of the bases and it ends up getting attacked with these giant scorpions and raptors are fighting each other. And I guess somewhere within that line, it cracks open a cavern and you sink down in this cave and you gotta explore around, and there's like this river that's following it too, and then you end up fighting this like Loch Ness mutated monster dinosaur thing down there. And I spent a good solid like 3 hours trying to beat that goddamn boss and could not beat it. I wanted to just rage. I eventually ended up raging and then took a break, came back later, concentrated and figured out what you actually had to do to actually damage and defeat the boss. Got that damn thing over. And then you get to the end of the game where you're actually having to stop the main bad guy, and he ends up getting taken out by the mutated Tyrannosaurus Rex, and that boss alone was a pain in the goddamn ass. You got Tyrannosaurus Rex that was twice the size of any other dinosaurs in the game. It was the end game boss. You know, with any end game boss, lots of goddamn health, and they're a bullet sponge. But apparently they're coming out with another one, Turok Origins, and comes to the Game Rewards. Didn't watch any of that. I have zero interest. It's like the Grammys or the Emmys or crap like that, just for games. I have no interest. If I catch a game tour on YouTube, I'll watch on that. But let's check this out. Universal Studios, huh? It's like Aztec or Mayan. Looks like they go more futuristic. With an alien spaceship? What? So it's definitely representation, if I have to guess, either Mayan or Aztec, close to, just because it's straight off the pyramid itself. It could be another form of Native American version of it. But it looks like they're taking Turok mixed with Horizon Zero Dawn. Especially the whole futuristic one thing, and just the guy's suit, as he was the first suit, it kind of reminds me of Subnautica, of their suits. But they have the ability to just camouflage their body like that. That's interesting. It's coming on Steam too. Well, since 2024 is pretty much over and done with, we'll probably see this game in a couple of years, anyways. I mean, if it comes out on PC and I can run it, sure, I'll give it a try. But Turok has been one of those games that I just said like zero interest in, just because the game is completely full of rage. You know, the stealth is mediocre, the combat is extremely difficult, even on easy difficulties. You know. And it's kind of just dealing with enemies that hit you and run, hit you and run, hit you and run. You know, is the only cool part about it was a game you actually visit another planet that actually had dinosaurs. Not too many games nowadays actually have that, where they incorporate, hey, you know, we're traveling like space or spaceship crashes and we land up and there's dinosaurs. You have games like Horizon Zero Dawn, where humanity was pretty much taken over by, you know, AI, and they pretty much created their own dinosaurs. I mean, you have Dino Crisis, which I've never played. I've only ever seen the trailer for Dino Crisis 3. Still one of the games I would love to play. You have the old version of Turok, which I don't know if any of them actually have dinosaurs in them. God, there was one other one I was trying to think of. I can't remember. If I remember, I'll put it in the description below. But we'll see how this one goes. You know, always best for any new games to come out, but trailers always tend to make them more hyped than they usually are. But until I see more like gameplay or something like that, they release the game videos, stuff like that, I'll definitely give more probably description about it. But either way, stay safe, health and sanitize. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, leave comments below. Make sure you share my videos and let me know what was the first Turok game you ever started out with, and did you ever get to play Dino Crisis 3? And make sure to check those comments out. See you guys.